Hey, Soldier7 here, and this video I'm going to be doing another video about a 20-year anniversary, as I just did recently with the other two. And in this case, it will be Mercenaries Playground of Destruction. As you know, this game just had its 20-year anniversary. It was released in 2005 and early. And yeah, even though I did not play it till like later on, I did play it and I liked it, which I know may sounds weird for those who know me. I'm not really into games like this, games where you just run around and do whatever, like open world games like Grand Theft Auto and Saints Row and so forth. But it just so happens this is one of the few games like that I actually like, and I think it's pretty fun. It's got an interesting storyline, it's got interesting weapons and gameplay and mechanics and so forth. And yeah, it was just a whole lot of fun to play, and there's some stuff that you could do that you couldn't do in the other games like this, like in the other open world games, like totally complete destruction of a building and whatnot, and yeah. But yeah, this is a pretty cool game. It feels underrated, even though I know it was popular. But yeah, but still, I mean, it's a pretty good game. A game worthy enough of me doing a video of its 20-year anniversary, and yeah, it's a pretty cool game. A pretty interesting storyline. Yeah, sorry about that. I just woke up not too long ago, and other reasons too. But yeah, this was a pretty good game, pretty great game, pretty awesome game, and yeah, and just looking at it, I'm surprised it was rated T for teen, because given some of the stuff you do in this game, you're surprised it wouldn't be rated M for mature. But that's for a whole nother story. But yeah, for those of you who played the game, probably understand why I did this, because it's very awesome. Maybe not everyone liked it, but I think most people would say that it was pretty cool, those who did play it. And yeah, and like I said, it had a pretty interesting storyline. I mean, you got to play as 3 characters, and you got to choose who you wanted to play the game as. There was an American, a British, and a Swedish. You could choose whoever you wanted to play as, and they all had their each, special abilities and whatnot, and you had that, and you got to choose like which faction you wanted to work for, because it takes place in North Korea, and there's like these 4 factions that try to take over, even though really it's just 3 instead of 4. It's just that out of 2 of them, the Allies and the South Koreans, they are kind of on the same page, whereas like the People's Liberation Army and the Russian Mafia are kind of like, no. I mean, they're kind of on the same page too, but they even have their own differences and self-interest, and it's up to you to decide who you want to work for, like who you're going to hand the keys to North Korea to at the end of the game. You technically work for all factions, but at the end of the day, which factions are you going to find the most friendly, and which ones are you going to find the most hostile by the time it ends? Because by the time it ends and you beat the game, whoever you're most friendly with is going to have the ending, or going to be the ones to decide the future for North Korea, if I remember. But yeah, I remember playing this back in the day, back in the 2000s. It was pretty fun. It was a pretty good game. I do feel like it's underrated. I hope they make a remastered edition, or continue on with a sequel, because I know this did get a sequel a few years later, and I played that. I like that. I could make a video about that when the time comes. But yeah, I wish there was more they would do with this franchise instead of giving us 2 games. But yeah, but as of right now, this is just about the 20-year anniversary. And yeah, for those who have old consoles like an Xbox or a PlayStation 2, I say go get it, because you're missing out. This was a pretty cool game. And yeah, happy 20-year anniversary to Mercenaries Playground of Destruction. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say for now. This is Soldier7. Take care.